we're set. Just need to close the door. And here we are. I'm gonna be painting this Spec obsolete. Got some of these 3D prints on eBay. I believe it was. I know it was made by Construx. I just don't know for certain if that's who sold it. I'm hoping so, because I wouldn't want to be buying a stolen product. But here we go. According to the votes and comments, I have no idea what that is, Yellow. But according to the votes and comments, we're going to be going with a bronzy purpley brown, according to the Yellow Chief. What was the seller? Yeah, that might have been it. I really have no clue, to be honest. I know that it was printed by Construx. That. All right, I'm gonna be mixing up some colors here. Got the brown. I'm gonna go with brass for the bronzy mixture, as Yellow put it. I thought I shook it up better. Wait, I need it really liquid, anyways. Right there. Here, I'm gonna move. Oh, gonna move the camera over just a bit. That way, y'all can see it. What I'm doing over here, and then I'm gonna add a tad bit of purple. I probably should have shaken that up. All right, sounds good, Yellow. Gonna add some red and pink. Yeah, I added a bit of metallic in there already. It was brass. But I'm gonna go ahead and add oily steel. This right here. All right. Oh, there. Trying to give y'all a better angle. All right. Mix this up. Hopefully it doesn't look like dog poo whenever I'm done mixing this. All right. It needs to be a bit more brown than this. That's over here. There we go. Yeah, that looks about right. I'll probably do a, you know, it looks a lot more brown on the camera. Or I'll just add a little bit more pink. Give it that right color. And I probably need a lot more metallic. I might just add that later. I realize this paint over here is really thick. I'm gonna have to thin that out. Yeah, I was trying to think of the word for it, yellow, dry brush. I was gonna say that I'm gonna do that later, but couldn't think of the word for it. All right. It's a little thinner. Need some more water. Make that a bit better. And I realized that that paint in that bowl that I'm using might splash up onto those Legos. I don't want that happening. Yeah, definitely moving that. I don't know if that's thin enough yet. Gonna grab a different brush. All right. This stand right here has been through a lot. The one that I have my figure that I'm painting on. Yeah, that definitely needs some more red and pink tones to it. This is gonna be hard to get right, because it's kind of a difficult color to deal with to begin with. I think I'm just gonna add red. For a second, it'll look like diarrhea, honestly. But here we go. Okay, gonna thin that out a bit more. Whoa. All right. I think this might be a bit better. I'll probably go over with some dry brush and add some pink tones and silver, some metallics later on. Gonna try to be a bit more careful than normal because this is the base to this figure is actually what I'm using. I usually put it on a torn up or overly painted base. But now I'm gonna have to be careful. I do think this is about as close of a color as I can get right now. Gonna have to add that dry brush though. Gonna have to clean up that little bit of paint I got there on the neck after a while. Or I'll probably paint the neck black. Now that I think about it, the Elite's head does need to be black to give it that complete Halo Reach Spec Ops look. Something to do with the automatic settings on the camera. It makes this paint look a bit more brown than it actually is. Or maybe I'm just telling myself that. Oh, that is the wrong shoulder. Hold up now. It came in a pack of 4, and I put a second right shoulder on the left shoulder. I need to fix that. Here. Okay. So glad I grabbed the right one. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, let me do this without breaking it. Here, I'll pull it away from the camera just for a second, because I'm not trying to break it. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright. I'll have to clean up that. Here. Alright, thanks a lot. Project 00MK. And could one of y'all share this in the chat? I don't know if y'all have already. I have do not disturb on, that way it doesn't keep going off while I'm streaming. Was it Halo Reach or Infinite? Or any of the others? One thing I don't like about horizontal streaming is it doesn't show the comments very long. It goes on screen, goes off a few seconds later, and to thin the paint up. I've been using water to thin the paint up. I think that works. Halo Infinite, yeah, that I was on it last night, and I had some fun playing Quick Play Slayer. Here. I wish the camera would focus. I have to hold it up next to it in order to get it to do it right. And YouTube obviously doesn't allow you to hit focus on whatever object you choose. Now I'm gonna do another coat on everything that I've already coated. You did share the stream? Thank you. Here, I need to get this paint off of here so I can... There. All right. Yeah, this is gonna look beautiful once it's done. I mean, beautiful in the eyes of a Halo Reach Spec Ops fan. Yeah, it did look kind of thick there, but I know that with the paint that I've been using, it'll dry and thin out. Thanks a lot, Butler Studios. Trying to keep everything to where y'all can see it very well. I need to get a bit more paint on the brush. Here we go. This is 3D printed. I thought about using some of the green stuff. It's modeling stuff. I thought about using that for the forearms to give that extra, I guess, jab that the forearms have on the Spec obsoletes, but I don't feel like that would fit in how much time I have to do this live stream. And it would be a lot more difficult. Alright, here we go. I thought I already painted that end of it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, need to move that hand out of the way. Alright, I think I'm gonna start painting the pieces that are already brown here in a second. Alright, that's where it's at so far. The camera's affecting, yeah, the lighting settings on the camera aren't quite what it looks like. Definitely gonna have to add some more red, purple accents. Give it that darker feeling that the Spec obsolete has. Gotta be really careful not to get as much on the base armor. Before, I didn't have to be careful, as I said earlier, because I used a junk piece for the base, and then I would take the armor off and go from there. Right now, I need a bit more paint here. Really wish the camera would focus. Okay. Now I'm gonna go over to the blue. Definitely gonna have to clean up a lot of the base parts. I'm not really sure what to say to that comment. Alright, I think I'm about done layering these coats of brown, well, brownish, purpley bronze. Well, I haven't gotten to the metallic part yet, and apparently not enough purple either. But I could go ahead and start cleaning up the base parts a little bit. Just a little bit. What did I That suddenly reminded me of the Lego Ninjago movie, where he's like a little bit. Okay, clean that up a bit. Oh. All right. Oh, voodoo. Come on. Come on. Alright, it's not major degress. Ah, crap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to repaint that part. But it's probably best I wait a bit for that. Trying to get the paint off of this hand. Because I don't want it on the hand. I really should have gone the other way I usually do it, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Why does he look like he's on one frame of the gritty right now? That's funny. Alright, I do need some black. So... gonna thin out that black too. I'm gonna have to get a new paper for this palette I bought. It's a stay wet type palette, so it uses a sponge and a thick paper to keep the paint wet. I needed it a lot more heavily whenever I started using Citadel paint, and then I realized that's not really working for me. Okay, cleaning up these little patches of brown that are not supposed to be there in the base of it. Alright, I'm gonna have to rub that off with my hand. I'll probably go back over that spot with paint, because it is definitely necessary for that part to look right. Alright. I also realized I could be using a thinner paintbrush. I need to do that. Here we go. Here we go. Way better. Okay, maybe not. Why is Lean On Me stuck in my head right now? Guard, hello. Well, hello there. I don't think I did that quite to the T, but alright. Not doing too shabby. I think I've let some of the armor dry plenty, which will make it a lot easier to remove, because I'm going to be painting this helmet, or not helmet, the actual head. Alright, need this other brush that I was using, and getting some paint, and now we're going to be putting that paint on this head. No, these aren't Yellow's 3D prints. These are Customakia's. I said that earlier in the stream. You must have not been there yet. Blackheads forever. That's my response. Black elite heads are the best. Now the issue here is detail. Can't. Yeah, Yellow does make 3D prints. If you email Yellow's Boysness, and yes, it's spelled Boysness, not business. If you email that, he can start setting you up. Or he's got a little thing on a website. I don't know a whole lot about that one. I usually just email him because I deal with trades. I don't buy. Speaking of which, I'm gonna do a little unexpected shout out. So Yalo set me up with this 3D printed knife, that 3D printed helmet, also, goodness, you can barely make it out. It says YC on the headset. And then he also 3D printed these shoulders for me. Oh, I wish the camera would focus just to the right degree. Yalo's YouTube channel. All right, now back to the painting. Gonna keep doing this to keep the detail vivid, because that's the only way I'd have it. I don't want sloppy detail. I want the detail to be vivid. Now, a year or two ago, some of my paint jobs were, yeah, this, yeah. Definitely gonna get that skull ODST helmet. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Skull ODST helmet. Did Yalo, did you do one of those? Cause I'm starting to get interested. Cause I was not aware that you did one of those. You need the money for airsoft. Here, I'm gonna use this hand because it has the glove. Not trying to give those fingerprints. Those are disgusting. All right. Infected Halo 2 Anniversary ODST 1 and 2. Why was I not made aware of this? Oh, that helmet. Okay. I'm like, am I missing out on something? Okay, here we go. Let's try to fix that black on the ridge of this armor suit. This torso armor, whatever. I'm just yapping now. It's kind of normal. Crap. Here. Thanks, Yellow. Trying to fix the, oh gosh. That is everywhere. Almost got it there. All right, trying to get that black off. All right, gonna have to repaint. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, that way the black won't be in the way as much. I mean, not quite as much. Still need to fix a few things. For example, that little right there. Thanks. I got the parts on eBay. They were made by Construx. My voice cut in and out right then. Construx. Trying to do this without getting the black mixed in. What kind of pen am I using? I'm actually using Apple Barrel for most of this, and then I'm gonna use, I'm trying to get the brand. Crap. Vallejo, I think that's how it's pronounced. It's this right here. It's what I'm gonna use for a lot of the metallics, or all the metallics, unless I decide to throw in that Citadel paint I have, which hasn't really been working out for me in the past. The Citadel, that is. Must be an awkward position for this elite. Here, I'm gonna have to thin this out a bit. Starting to thicken up as it's drying a bit here in the palette. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Crap, crap, crap. That is not what I meant to do. That's cool, guard. Okay, I'm gonna have to redo the forearms later on in this. I've almost been streaming for an hour now. That's wild. Alright, here. Let me use this to... Okay. Gonna try to make sure that black underneath the armor is not drying to where it sticks the head to the armor and creates a whole mess later. Crap. Alright, gonna need a thinner brush. This one should do. Alright. Trying to maintain the black color on it. Don't want the paint to wear off as I do this. Alright. Yeah, I was using Citadel for a while, and it didn't really work out for me. And this stuff's a lot cheaper too, so I use this instead. Alright, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to leave that chest piece alone. It is... Whew. It's like, woof. Alright. I think I'm gonna start on the dry brush soon. Gonna wait on this to dry a bit. Other than there is one little touch up I need to do right under the waist guard. Alright, right. Ah, crap. I think I was mostly getting it on the thigh piece instead. This is that brush. All right. Here we go. Yes, this is the Halo Reach Spec Ops Elite. I'm just going off of the basic Reach Spec Ops armor. About the same type as what killed Emil. Wait a second. Am I thinking of a Reach Zealot? I think he was killed by a Zealot, but this is the closest thing I have, and this is what I'm gonna use for the animation. Wow, I'm gonna portray it slightly inaccurate, but this is the closest I got. Without spending a ton of money and potentially not getting it delivered, like everything taken care of by the time that I need to have the animation done by. Zealots, I mean, I guess it depends on what time frame, and I mean, the Arbiter used to be yellow, and I think he was a Zealot before. I mean, Zealots are pretty much any color in Halo. Usually they're, usually in Halo 4, they're purple, or I want to say black, but I'm not taking the time to look it up at the moment. But the Halo Reach Zealot had the same color pattern as the Spec Ops Elite. which was that bronzy, purpley brown, maroon color that no one can seem to place as a specific color. Or at least from what I can tell. Alright, after those forearms dry, I think I'm going to go over with some purple and metallic dry brush. I've gotten a lot of use out of this red, apparently. Alright, now, what was I, oh, it was this one that I was using to stir the large amounts earlier. I need to do that better. I'm gonna throw in the silver. That way it doesn't darken it any, but still gives it that metallic color that I need right now. And then I'm gonna have to thin all this out here in a second. Yeah, here we go. That's shiny. Now it's been over an hour. It's a while. Yeah, I'm gonna add a bit more metallic to the mix. Okay, guard. I'm not gonna open any Halo debates right now. I'm definitely doing this. All right, here we go. Now it's gonna look real smooth. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. Then now for one of the most important parts about this. I hope it's thin and dry enough that it'll give it that look I need. All right, I'll deal with that here in a second. Oh my gosh, this is, wow. This is really turning out, oh crap. Either I'm really enhancing it, or it's going to look like dog crap after it's dry. And I'm hoping it's the first one. Here. Yes, this is what I'm entering projects contest with. Here, let me see what all that was. This kind of is a messed up paintbrush and not quite a fine point anymore. Alright, I go from having the song Lean On Me stuck in my head to having Shiny from Moana. This is weird. Alright, this is not too bad. I don't know if the forearms... Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the forearms... I'm gonna have to rip them off. But I don't really want to do that while everything else is in its current state. You finished your flood EVA? Nice. What about this flood? It used to have a couple little eye things on the back too, but then they kept breaking off, and then I lost them, and But other than that, and the plasma burn I accidentally created, it's... Thank y'all. Alright. Here, I need to rip off these arms. And I'm trying to do it without ruining everything else in the process. Alright, there we go. One arm. Or one forearm. Come on. Come on. Don't want to rip off this leg either. Here we go. Boom. Alright. Now, just hope I didn't ruin that foot. Don't think I did. And I hope I'm not ruining paint with fingerprints either. Okay. This looks interesting. Okay. He's just gonna need the highlights after I deal with these the forearms. Also need to take the, wow, that paint really sticks. Gonna have to deal with this brown that's stuck on the hands. I mean, I'm mostly done with this guy. He put 3 figures into one flood. Is that gonna look like goofy, or like how is that gonna, like, how would you describe that one? Because usually whenever I envision 3 figures combined, it's like some goofy looking spider or something. Like, how would you describe your friend's Is it gonna be like a giant flood figure, or like would it be a goofy flood spider? You only used 1 pair of legs, so it's gonna be like a big giant torso, basically, with a ton of arms flailing out, maybe 3 heads. Oh, it has 2 heads. That's interesting. I want to see that. I want to see that. I need to paint the, I can't find the right one. I think it's this one. Alright, there. That is not the right paintbrush. This is the paintbrush I meant to grab. Alright, there it is. Yeah, I want to see that. Old articulation blue EVA with flood. Custom flood. Okay. So it'll kind of compare to my CQB, except old articulation and flood. I mean, that CQB is also flood. Yeah, it does sound sick. Alright, now I have the song Dare from 1980s Transformers. Also got a flood rocket launcher. Let's go, baby. With the vicious flood spanker. Alright. Got like the first coat on that. I'm gonna go and fix the hands. Alright. Doing this, and then I'm gonna rinse it off. Sort of like rinse brush. I don't know how to describe that. It's not like a wash. That's something completely different. Alright. Really hope that drop of paint water didn't get on any Legos right here. Trying to cure this paint diseased hand. Alright. I think I fixed that one. Let me see what time it is. Okay. I'm doing good on time. Fairly good. I think tomorrow I'll do a clear coat of spray paint to get this protected. Alright. I'm gonna dry this glove off a bit. I'm gonna go and take the glove off. It is starting to become a hassle. Alright. Just gonna add a bit more of... Oh, still got black on that brush. Alright, now we're good. I'm gonna do this and there. Alright, I need to move this back here. Oh, crap. I really don't want to have to hold this. Okay. It's gonna be a difficult angle. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for that to dry off before I do anything else with that. I don't know why the camera won't focus. It's weird. Okay. Try not to wear off any of the other paint in the process. Alright, need those forearms to dry still. Oh crap, that could have been bad. Okay. I think I might super glue that helmet on. I'm not sure about it because I might at some point take the helmet off in a stop motion. I mean, you never know. Could do one of those sniper things. Sniper animations. Or a test. Have the sniper go in, zoop, and then it would go through. The helmet would fly off. Done that before on different animations. Thanks. I'm trying to find something to keep this going while it's drying. Don't have nearly as much paint on my hands as last time, which is always a good thing. Alright. I think we're about dry enough to dry brush. And then here we go. Oh crap, that is not dry. That is not dry. This is not the right brush either. I need to use this brush, don't I? Oh crap. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the helmet off for now because that's been in the way, like, this whole time. Honestly, one of the most annoying parts of painting figures like this is the forearms, because they deal with a lot of rubbing and stuff, which makes that paint rub off a lot easier. And then you have to get the joints put back in place and all that. Okay, fine details. That's what we're going for next. Light blue, kind of an aqua blue color. Oily steel. Silver. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put these other colors away. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're mostly good. Once that's completely dry, I'll try to put the joints in a bit more. I really don't want to have to repaint any of this at any point, ever. This toothpick's seen some paint. Just a little bit. All right. I think I'm gonna add a bit of silver to the blue. All right, need to mix that up. Yeah, this one, this brush. Boom. Oh, yeah, I definitely don't want to put my finger on the paint. So I'm gonna be a bit more careful about that. And then very nice, guard, very nice. Crap, I just broke the toothpick. That is not something that happens to me every day, because I've been using this same toothpick for a long time for painting. Guess he just finally had enough. fine details. Trying to do this without applying it thickly or having to redo it, because redos are kind of what ruins the details in a figure. Alright. That works out, that works out. Yeah, that might need a bit of an adjustment. Thanks, Weekly. Oh, crap! I just dropped it. As far as I can tell, everything's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. That was just scary. That was scary. That was very scary. Let me put this, yeah, I'm gonna put this arm over here along with the other arm for now. Just so they're out of the way and don't cause any issues in the painting. I mean, not the whole arm, the forearm. That's what I'm going to glue you down if you don't quit. Alright. That's funny. That is so funny. Okay. Did you intentionally drop the biscuit into the tea, though? That's my question. Because I think a biscuit would taste good in tea. Maybe it's just me, because I'm painting a split lip. Alright. So, it was intentional to have the biscuit in the tea, just not completely. These details are turning out way better than I thought. This is beautiful. This is some dangerous stuff for the figure, because one wrong move and I redo all of it. Thanks a lot. I about did one of those moves just now. Oh my gosh. For a second it sounded like I was hearing popcorn. Here, I'm gonna have to fix this little... I honestly don't know how this got here, because it's been here a while. I really don't know what that is. Whatever was just said in the comments, I'm clueless. I mean, gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm all for using toothpicks in painting. I'm all for that. I'm trying to do this without scratching off the underlayer. It's actually a lot more difficult than it looks. Orange on camera, but it's gold. Yeah, I get it. I get that. If you use the Stop Motion Studio app, you can readjust that. Make it look a lot crisper. A lot more gold than orange. The butt plate is so shiny. That's funny. That is funny. Alright. This little gangster over here. Hey, Yalo, can you look at this for a second? I know you probably have it playing on a different window right now. He said he'd leave it running, but would be animating. That is also possible. Probably went to do some airsoft. Okay. Yes, well, I mean, what do you define as action figures? Like 3-inch size figures, or because this Tadeo, I really don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Is that a meme or something? Is that something people say in chats to be goofy? I'm very confused. Yeah, what is that? Trying to patch this up real quick in the paint. I think it's good though. I'm gonna try to reattach the limb, or the forearm, which is like half the lem. All right, there. That's all I want for now. No, this is like this big a figure. So, Guard, you're using Stop Motion Studio. Do you have the Pro or like the Basic? I don't know what you can do on the Basic versus the Pro, but you should be able to manually adjust all the yeah, Basic. You should still be able to manually adjust all the light settings. That way it doesn't look orange. Why is this little clump of paint hanging off? Oh boy. Here we go again. Right there. And now I have to redo that little... See, this is why I hate forearms. This is why I hate forearms. It's locked behind a paywall. Oh, that stinks. I mean, I'm a stop motioner, so I figured I kind of had to buy the app overall. And now I'm rubbing the paint off. What is happening? This is not what I meant to do. I went ahead and bought it because initially I was using iMovie, and then I realized, oh, that's not gonna work. Because it wouldn't meet the right frame rates. And then after I realized that, I moved on to Microsoft Photo Editor. I just compiled the video, or the frames, set them all to 0.1 seconds. Yeah, I really don't know what that one guy is saying in the chat. Posal. Is that like supposed to be the I really don't know. Is that like the stuff in Minecraft, Podzol? That brown ground? I'm very confused. Still trying to fix this. Honestly, that does sound about right. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Saying random Minecraft words now. Watch him say it again in the chat. Wait, elites in Halo CE say Pozol? Like, is it Pozol or Pozoli? Like, can you enunciate that in the chat? I'm very confused. But that's kind of normal for me, I suppose. Bro just says yes. There were two options, Pozole or Pozole. I'm still trying to fix this forearm. It's really annoying. No, he said it's something in Halo's original game, the Elite said. I'm kind of curious now. I'm gonna have to redo this forearm. It keeps, like, making a hole in the paint every time I try to fix it. You finished your tea. Honestly, I like green tea a lot. It's just really good. Like, get a spoonful of honey. And then stir it up and it tastes real good. I'm hoping once this little bit of it dries, it looks right. It's not really been liking me this whole time. And then also a big fan of, like, black tea. I guess that's regular tea. I don't know. Like regular warm tea that you heat up and brew, sort of thing. And I'm just yapping right now trying to get this fixed. That's honestly what's happening. What did it say? You just drink coffee. Pozzoli! Is that it? Is that what the Elite say? Pozzoli! Now we're gonna start a trend. Every Halo chat you see, yell, Pozzoli! Cringe sets you free. That's funny. That is funny. Honestly, Jesus is the one to set me free, but I guess cringe has that funniness that makes you laugh, and then laughter is a good medicine, or so they say. And I believe it. I believe it all the way. All right. I'm trying to fix this still. I'm gonna have to wait for some to dry and then add on to it. This is a real pain in the butt. Like, this is the most painful part of the whole process. Dealing with forearms that the paint rubs off on. Try to do this without that happening. I'm trying to do it without rubbing off the paint. Alright, Wiggly, see you soon. That's funny. That is funny. What? It's not even a word, so I don't even know how you apply that. Pozzoli! It's like one of those, oh, whoa, badum! Or, wart. I mean, I can't do the wart, right? Man, if Ultra was here right now, he'd be vibing. Ultra Studios. I mean, he is a split lip. He's a stinking elite. He's a stinking ward. Wart. Alright. I'm gonna chill out on the saying Healy hate speech. Especially since I love their armor suits and I love this guy right here. I need to fix the paint on that forearm too. Just a little. Not nearly as much as the other was needing fixing. Wart. Let's go. Alright. I've had like 5 different songs stuck in my head over the course of this this stream. Now I have Sweet Victory by, I want to say it's Triply. I don't know. I think it's Triply. But we're almost done. I think I'm gonna wait for that paint to dry and then I'm gonna end the stream. Oh crap, I just realized that spot right there needs to not be so vividly in one place. There we go. And then once it dries, it'll look fine once it dries. Or it should. A lot of things should be different than how they are, so, yeah. I mean, not necessarily just on this. I'm not talking about this, I'm just talking in general. I think he turned out really well. This is a lot better than I was expecting about 50 minutes ago. Whenever I was touching up a ton of base parts. Is that... Oh, no, that's hair on the screen. I'm like, is there hair on the figure? I need to fix that. Yes, Abu Badug. All my split lips out there say wart. Hey, don't forget the GH at the end of WOW! Can't beat the split lips? I can't even talk. Can't beat the split lips? Join them. Split lips forever, baby. Wart. That reminds me of that one scene in Halo the series where this elite's standing behind the general, or the arbiter, and he's like, wart. He does it like super slow. Like, what has this series gone to? Instead of the normal wart, it's like wart. I don't even know how to do it. Anyways, I think that paint's about dry, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. I think this is a very beautiful custom. Ozali! Alright. Please like, subscribe, and have a wonderfully God-blessed day.